Hello, 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 and good evening on this kind of foggy, slightly chilly Monday evening. How the devil are we all doing? We are going to clean a few things up today. Hey, with a bit of PowerWash Simulator. Who is in the chat? Homer, thank you so much for the 21-month resub. My God. Really appreciate that, buddy. Good to see you here, as always. Jeppo, good to see you too. Getting 100-line DLC. So I have heard that was the plan. I'm glad that they've made enough money to make that profitable. John is here as well. As always, a pleasure and an honour to have you here. How are you all doing this evening? And hello to everyone else who's watching, and hello to everyone who's watching this on YouTube. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a lovely old day. Slightly chilly here in Ohio. The cold as fuck. Yeah, it's cold here, but it looks insane in America at the minute. Alrighty, we are going to start by cleaning... Sorry, just taking a quick swig of the old drink there. Start by cleaning the fire helicopter. Denver Drill. Hey, FA, we've got one heck of a dirty copter on our hands. Your buddy Cal got himself into a real spot of bother up on Mount Rushless. Poor guy was so delirious from volcanic fumes, he thought the mayor's hellish feline was up there with him. He's fine now, but the copter looks like something dug up from the bowels of the earth, which it nearly was. We've got TV crews arriving later, so if you can do what you can... Excuse me. So if you can, do what you do so well. I need to move the text box. It keeps going over the text. Do we do so well? It sure gets out of a jam. Thanks again, pal. Alrighty, 600 big bucks to earn off this one. It's 18. Wind chill is -5. Holy shit. That's cold as ass. No, another early... Oh, is it still... they're still in Europe, I think? Okay, before we go any further, I would like to see where we're at with the equipment. Okay. So, we are just shy of being able to afford the top washer. $600 of this. So if we do this and do another little quickie job, we'll have $5 to buy this, because I have heard the next job is really going to need this bad boy in action. Equipment-wise, I'm pretty sure we've got basically everything we need, I think. Soap nozzle, I'm not going to worry about that. Long extension, short extension for previous ones. Okay, fine. Cool. It's in Belfast. Finn versus Punk for the world title. Oh, okay. Well, if it's in Belfast, I imagine Finn's going to get a pretty good reception there. Alrighty, so this is the helicopter that we are giving the old clean to here. We've got the scaffolding, so clearly this is a big job. A big dutty gret hose. I'm very well, thank you. I had a nice old day. I didn't quite manage to get everything done that I wanted to today, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, I've had a good day all the same. Something popped up, unfortunately, which did mean I couldn't get the stuff done that I was planning to do. But you know what? That's okay. We move, as they say. There we go. Yeah, I read an article about the 100-line 2, as they're calling it. Oh, I'm not liking how slowly that's moving down. Oh boy. Fuck it, yeah, pretty much. That's how you gotta be sometimes, isn't it? You gotta adjust on the fly. So unfortunately, didn't get all the housework done that I was aiming to do today, but you know what? That's okay. Sometimes other stuff just needs doing. Hoping next Nintendo Direct we're going to release it. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of taking the approach of, like, when it's done, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing of, like, I don't want them to rush it. I suppose at least, you know, we know we're getting, like, kind of a couple of scenarios in there, so obviously the one that's just a remake of the original is going to be pretty much done. That's not going to take them any time at all to do, with it being a visual novel. So yeah, it really is just the new stuff that's going to be the complicated bit. Over the weekend, all I accomplished was finishing the assignments due at the end of the week, but that is still something. It is! That is a good accomplishment. And you shouldn't feel bad if that's all you did. Staying on top of things is never a negative. The green. So that has an effect. There we go. Don't know if all the voice actors are back. I mean, maybe some of them have been recast. I don't think any of them are, like, out of the business these days, are they? So we got a pretty good chance. Certainly for the English voice actors. I don't know what the Japanese cast looks like, to tell you the truth. Because I don't play with the Japanese voices on. I know, terrible, eh? Since once my current car hasn't crapped out, I don't know if things go the way I planned them. I'll have my tickets for my very first K-pop concert at the end of the week. Nice! Is there any particular group that you're going to see, or is it just like a general K-pop thing? Kevin Pop, to give him his full name. Twice. Now I will have to bow to your superior knowledge when it comes to all things K-pop. For I know nothing on these matters. Just started the US leg of the world tour at the start of the new year. Nice! Well, that is a pretty good way to start the year, you know? That's a good start to your January there. Well, a good end to your January, I should say. A good start to your 2026 is what I meant to say. Gonna be a Crush 40 tour? The only thing with, like, going to Crush 40 concerts is, unfortunately, you have to be in the audience with Sonic fans who cannot fucking behave at music shows. Bloody hell, that's looking alright already, isn't it? That's a bit of a difference. Good lord. Twice as a girl group with 9 members, debuted in 2015. Still going strong then. That's good. It's rare for any musical act to be together that long. I imagine if they've got that many members, they can probably switch out as necessary, eh? I'm telling you, Doc, even if I'm goosed on CO2, I can still tell the difference between a limping ginger tomcat and a pyroclastic flow. Well, can't we all? Oh, that is not coming out there, is it? Oh. Oh, this big wormy thing. Snorkel. I would have never guessed that's what it was called. Switching out isn't that common in K-pop. If a group does less a certain amount of time, someone shows interest in it, they might do something solo. For all the members who've done solo projects, and the 3 Japanese members are part of a sub-unit. Interesting. So, I mean, like, 9 members is a lot, right? Or at least by, like, Western music standards. So, do they have, like, different roles in the group, or how does that work? Slightly generous, but I'll take it. Alright, we're not doing too bad on this side then, at least. Roles of groups used to be more concrete. Lately someone might be labelled the main dancer, but they can also sing really well. Okay. Oh, so like the dancing is like a key role as well then? That's not just a thing they all do. I see. I mean, I guess it is a thing they all do, but like I guess then some of them must do it with more of a focus than others. Every time I go to the shops, like we went to the shopping mall near to us the other day, and every time I go out, I see merchandise for KPDH, and I'm like, I gotta watch this. I know I'll love it. I don't know anything about K-pop, but I know I'll love it. 3 main elements are vocals, rapping, and dancing. One will have more experience in dancing, so they'll be labelled the main dancer. Interesting. There's a lot to this old K-pop business, isn't there? Not like Britpop. It's like, here are 4 lads. How popular the group will be determined by how sexy people think they are. One of the songs in the movie is done by 3 members of Twice. Nice. During the end credits, because they were approached by the people behind the movie, they picked what song they wanted to do and who they wanted to perform it. That's fucking cool. I really have got to make myself watch it at some point. All my friends that have seen it say it's like amazing, and I definitely love it. Maybe there'll have to be a date night pick one night if I can convince Jen to watch it. She likes cartoons. She's got good taste. I mean, to be fair, she can't really... She doesn't have the option to not like cartoons in a relationship with me, do you know what I mean? Not just a good animated movie, it's a good movie. Those are the best kind. Where you're not just sort of going, well, it's good by the standards of XYZ, but like, no, this is just outright good. Because I do still think there is, I mean, we've said this before, haven't we, on here, there is a bit of snobbery about animated films. So it's nice when you get one that's a bit of a breakout hit. Be surprised if they don't win Best Original Song of the Academy. Like, it seems like they have to, right? Like, how could there be any real competition to that? There must be something else that's had music in, but, like, it's had impact. And I think it's cool as well that, you know, what's looking like animated film of the year is not just Disney or Pixar, you know? Speaking as a Disney and Pixar fan, it's nice to let someone else have a go with the toys. Okay, have I got my ladders? Yes. Lovely. Oh, well, okay. Look at these stubborn stains. They're no match for me. They call me Mr. Muscle because I love the jobs they hate. They certainly don't call me that for my muscular physique, I can tell you that much. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't. Oh, God. I was going to say didn't mean to do that. And then promptly fell off. Whee! Wah! Best part of the movie, the woman who does the singing for the leader of the group wrote most of the music for the movie. She wants to be a K-pop idol, never got the chance to debut. This movie's given her the chance to be what she always wanted to be in a way that gives her more freedom. That's fucking cool as hell. More than one way to skin a cat. More than one way to realise your dreams. And very cool as well to be behind the film that will probably have introduced more people in the West to K-pop than just about anything else. So that's fucking cool. Written a ton of music for other groups. That's cool as hell, honestly. That's fucking great for her. Like, not probably the way she would have expected to live out her dream, but that's awesome. One thing's for sure, letting the chief know my predicament saved my smoky bacon. I owe you one. Fair enough, Kelvin. Bacon. Open Face Club sandwich. He's just a very silly man. Watching a bunch of old Simpsons with Jen lately, like, I came to the realization, like, I always knew this to be true, but I was like, wow, Homer Simpson is really fucking stupid. That is a dumb character. But he's earnest and he's well-meaning, and I think that is what makes him so damn good. How long do you think Punk will have the title for? I'll be honest, I think the champions we have now are going to be holding the belt until Mania. Whether either of them retain it past there is different, honestly. First season home was very brief, much of the straight man show. Yeah, I mean, like, that's like one of the very early episodes where the one where he loses his job and then becomes safety inspector at the end. That's like probably the closest, the clearest cut example of that. He's very much like normal guy in that. Or the one at the company picnic. Just a normal dude. Like, everyone else in the family's the dickhead in that one. Even Marge. Marge briefly having an alcoholic streak in that episode. Punk could lose it tonight. I would be very surprised, honestly. Very, very surprised. I mean, I'm going to have to be totally honest. I don't massively buy... I know we said this last stream. I don't massively buy Finn Balor as, like, world champion. And I know I'm going to get people that are cross at me for saying that. And that's not his fault, because God knows the man can work a match. It's WWE's fault for booking him like dog shit for the last 10 plus years. Didn't last long. Even looking at the end of the first season, and he stupidly lets the babysitter bandit go, despite being clear she's a bad person. Which is weird as well, because like that was obviously meant to be like a really early episode too, because that was the one they had to send back to be reanimated because it looked fucking horrible. So I guess even in season 1, there's like no consistency. He labels him local boob. Meant to be the pilot, yeah. Because I remember like the DVD, either the commentary or the special features were saying like, I can't remember who it was. It might have been David Silverman that was like, this looks like shit from an ass. They had to send it back. And it's still messy. There's still bits of it that are really fucking bad. Or you've just got like colour gradients for backgrounds. Fortunately, it's a very good episode. So you kind of don't mind. So why does it start till December? Yeah, and to be fair, I kind of like the Christmas episode being the first one. And I like as well that for a while, that was the only Christmas episode we got. Introduce a new member of the family. Yeah! It feels like a nice break as well from the Ullman shorts. Because, like, you know, you get Marge right in the letter and, you know, she mentions Snowball 2 was run over by a car. And they... sorry, Snowball was run over and they got Snowball 2. And, it, like, yeah, like you say, it introduces Santa's Little Helper. But also it's like... It feels like a nice introduction to the family generally. I think you get a lot of the family dynamic in that first episode as well. I mean, is it as, like, riotously funny as a lot of later episodes? No, I mean, like, we're watching season 6 at the minute, and oh my god, that's, like, the writing team at the peak of their powers. Like, every 20 seconds you get a belly laugh. But I do still think with very minor tweaks, to say that's the first episode, you could make that work at most points in the season, in the show's history. Hey, Michael, how you doing, bud? You have missed us cleaning this lovely old helicopter. It was covered in soot and shite, and now it's less covered in soot and shite. Turning in light, I can already tell we're talking about The Simpsons. Hell yeah, we're talking about The Simpsons. It's always welcome. Jeppo, that would be so niche, and yet the thing is, like, I can see them doing it. Because they've done some niche shit on Treehouse of Horror. Hey, man, buddy, how you doing? Should I be alarmed that you have a favourite stalker? That implies that there's more than one. Whoa. Hey, the skills on this lad. God, who would you have as Monokuma in that situation, though? Jurassic Horror went from actual Halloween themed stuff to what can we parody in 8 minutes? Yeah, I mean, I know it's one of the two like concept episodes where it's like we're gonna save money by doing a 3-in-1. I do think as well that, and like this is even before I kind of stopped watching regularly. The Halloween episodes became A little reliant on gore and shock, dare I say. And that's not to say that there's no gore and shock in the original. Like, we watched the one the other day where the school teachers turn cannibal and eat the kids, and they... Oh my god, I forgot about that pool of blood in the fucking meat blender. Jesus Christ, I cannot believe they got away with animating that. Monty Kuma? Yes! Having that. Dude, oh my god, I keep forgetting to watch that fucking video. I'm going to open it up now in a tab so I don't forget. Jesus, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking bad at this. Right, there we go. It's now open in my tabs. I'll watch that in bed this evening. Fucking hell, I'm so sorry, dude. You shared that like 2 weeks ago. I'm such a shitter. I'm really sorry. It's January. Time's lost all meaning. Shout out my favourite AEW World Champion, Dominic Mysterio. Dude, how do they fucking get away with that? Like, is that not the perfect case study for why AI videos should stay the fuck out of wrestling? There's so much money in that company. And that's what we end up doing. Fucking ridiculous. Or if you watch it on stream, also a valid option. Although, I assume there will be spoilers. So we may have to label it as such. I think never watches the things I regularly share with it. Listen, I'm a forgetful bastard, alright? I have ADHD, you're not allowed to pick on me. Can't bully neurodivergent people. Okay, that was again quite generous, but I'm going to take it because that was getting quite fiddly. Fuselage, what a great word. Oh, didn't realise I'd done half of that. We should congratulate Tom for going AEW Champion. Kids been doing it. I mean, to be fair, to win the AEW Championship while not even working in AEW is just astonishing work, isn't it? Good for him. Good for him. Quite frankly. Have you tried not doing that? Who would be the protagonist? I mean, it's gotta be Bot, right? To be honest, I thought it was fucking obscure when they did a Death Note parody on The Simpsons. And Death Note is fairly mainstream. I was genuinely surprised they did that. I feel like that's like just on the periphery of about as obscure as they can get. But, I mean, anime is only getting more popular, so hey, who knows? Anything could happen. Death Scroat, fucking hell, ouch. The human whose name is written on this ball bag shall die. There was another good thing that came out of it. You remember we moved into Florian's old place? Yes. Well, guess who's a copter pilot now? The cat. Anyway, it's rude to text on a date, so I better get dude. It is rude to text on a date. Unless you're texting your girlfriend to say, hey, where are you? I'm in the lobby. Hope to see you soon. Get ready for KPDH parody in Treehouse Horror 37. Do you know, would not be surprised. Genuinely think they could get away with that, actually. Because that is popular enough. Mo can be protagonist. Gotta appreciate he's run as Intercontinental A-list Whistler champion. Fucking hell. Oh my god. If there's one thing they're good at, it's parodying something a year after its peak. Do you know the thing that I think is a real shame about Simpsons parodies these days? There's no, like, bite to them anymore. Time was they just, like, referenced something outright. But now they've got to replace it with, like, a really lame, wimpy alternative, you know? I think the earliest one I can think of is, it's not Lego, it's Blocko. And Blocko's not, like, particularly funny, and it doesn't feel like an in-universe thing. Like, obviously they're not going to say McDonald's, they're going to say Krusty Burger. I get that. That makes sense, because that's Krusty's restaurant. That's in-universe. But Blocko was just like, we don't want to say Lego. And there's a lot of that. And I don't know whether part of that is because they're more conscious of companies and brands being a little more litigious these days. I don't know. But I don't know. Feels a little toothless to me somehow. Paying for copyright's expensive. Well, you're right. What if they had Mega Blockos? See, at least that would work. Knife your ECW. Yeah, just fucking nick it. That's the Heyman way. Kind of admire the balls on him, frankly. Still the night has him in pseudo jailed. He's got to have connections, right? Oh wow, that does. Oh no, I was gonna say that doesn't want to come out. I thought it was a green stain. It's reflecting the trees. God, I'm stupid. No one was watching. Well, that is valid. Certainly not enough people for it to be an issue. I'd love to stand up. That would be really cool. Okay. See when a reflective surface hits something. They call me the Mirror Master. Okay. Carefully does it. Try not to fall off the edge. If you look in the bathroom mirror, why is there a clone of me in here? I like how we have now established I do not have self-awareness. And I know what you're thinking. To an extent, that is true. Shout out Lord Farquaad's shitty little boner looking at Fiona in the mirror. Isn't it nuts they got away with calling him that? It's like a children's movie where the villain is called Fuckwad. That's insane. This way you don't stop all these when you hit 69%. Dedication to the craft is what does it. It's what keeps me going. Number must go up. Oh, I'm probably going to need the ladder for these realistically, aren't I? Being censored? You're being censored? Why? How do you mean? Didn't let me say fuck what out. Maybe that's why. They were like, hey, we can't call him that. Like, you know, we can't literally call him that. Because one day there'll be a streaming platform and people will want to type it. And they'll be disallowed. Good old DreamWorks. Really, we're ahead of the curve there. We watched A Bug's Life the other night, and Jen confessed to me that she likes it more than Ants. And I was like, that's not a popular opinion, but I do agree with it. The alternate universe Shrek was released with Chris Farley. That's weird to think, actually, yeah. America's not smart enough to understand his fuck what only the Brits. Well, yeah, like, this seems to be the thing. Like, it seems to be a fairly common consensus that people like Ants more than Bug's Life. I don't get it, man. I mean, like, Ants is fine. I don't hate Ants, but I don't know. I like Bug's Life. It's a nice time. Chris Farquaad, for God's sake. I don't like Ants because Woody Allen. I think that was a large part of why Jen didn't care for it much. She was like, is that the one with Woody Allen? Like, yeah, he's creepy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Jen. He's very creepy. It's so weird as well that those two films came out so close to one another and nobody could really tell who ripped who off. Hey, Red Man, how you diddly doing? Altesius. Marry your own stepdaughter is suddenly creepy now. I mean a little. Not gonna lie. It's up there. Bug's Life isn't much better with Kevin Smith. Yes, to be fair, I was like, I got to the end of the film and I was like, God, who did the voice of Hopper? Oh no. So yeah, real choice of winners there, eh guys? Don't think we have either of them. That's also valid. I mean, I said to Jen, like, Bug's Life's biggest problem is it's sandwiched between Toy Story 1 and 2, which are both significantly better. And, you know, obviously one of them is one of the most important films ever released, so, you know, there is that. This may require ladders. Whee! Start a new modded playthrough Fallout 4. Found a super cool Deathclaw companion mod. I saw the video you posted. Like, what? Whoa, that was humongously generous. So what does it do for? How does it like mod the game? Because I've never played Fallout, so I don't really know what the mods all entail there. I assume it like makes them more gory because you said it like made the other guy explode into bits. Which is, of course, very cool. And we approve. Oh. Toy Story 2 is very okay compared to the others. By those, I mean 1 and 3. I still haven't seen 4. Yeah, I mean, I would say of those, I would put 1 and 3 ahead of it. You are right. Haven't watched 4. Can't be arsed. I'll get around to it eventually. But to me, they had the perfect ending for 3, and it's like, well, why have you made another one? Like, why? Stop it. Well, I know why, because they like money, but I don't know. It feels like old Pixar wouldn't have done that. I really, really wish that John Lasseter wasn't a fucking wrong gun. I should stress he's not a, you know, avowed sex criminal like a lot of people in Hollywood, but yeah, I wish he had better attitudes towards his female co-workers, shall we say, because since he got booted from Disney and Pixar, my god, I could not have begun to have given a shit about a lot of the things they put out. It fucking sucks as well, because like part of me was like, wow, this guy's like the reincarnation of Walt. Like the way he approaches storytelling. And then, whoops. A little too close to the old lady's thighs there. Answer for Tough Bugs. Life Katzenberg uses Disney connections after leaving. That stands to reason. That does make sense. Jeffrey Katzenberg is a real interesting fucker. Every story you read about him is like, working for this guy is the worst fucking thing ever. But also oversaw, inarguably, Disney's most successful period up to that point. So was it, like, did the ends justify the means? And then it's like, no, he's just kind of a dick, really. Do I answer which Ant movie's better? Which one of them has a kart race of a PS2? That's a low bar, and you know it. I feel like I could get a kart race of a PS2 if I've asked hard enough. You can mod it on console? Oh, nice! Ant Bully is the superior insect base, for God's sake. Who got booted? Oh, John Lasseter. He was the like the head of Walt Disney Animation Studios and the head of Pixar. Like, genius storyteller, genius director. Just a little inappropriate with the female staff, unfortunately. Thanks for that, John. Like, completely turned around Disney's fortunes when everyone had kind of given up on them. And then, yeah, just couldn't fucking behave, could you, mate? The kid in that movie is voiced by the same kid who played Aang in Avatar last year. I've never watched Avatar either. Well, I've seen the blue Avatar. I've not seen the Nickelodeon Avatar. Oh. One actor I can't stand is Peter Dinklage. Extremely fair, yeah. I remember, I mean, like, I don't know the man personally, but I know, Hornswoggle's reason for hating him seems entirely fucking legit, frankly. Like, I'm, like, seeing that interview he did with, Van Vliet and, like, explaining why he doesn't like him, I was like, yeah, no, dude, like, that, yeah, I'm with you. Fuck that guy, actually. Hey, there we go. Nearly ruined Goof movie. Yeah, dude! Goof movie's a good-ass film, by the way. In case there's any doubt on that matter. And there bloody well doesn't want to be. People in power acting like piece of shit is a norm that really needs to stop. Yeah, dude. You're saying you stand tall with the little people. Absolutely, shoulder to shoulder. Raw started. Oh! 8:15 and Raw's on, lads. Bloody hell. That feels weird. Mine, Royal Rumble, coming up very soon. 7 PM start over here. Loving that. Thanks, lads. More of that, please. Because, yes, I am going to dip my toes back in for the Rumble. I thought I might. I'm not going to lie. But Jen very recently said to me that she would like to watch some wrestling because she hasn't seen any, like, at all since, like, catching bits of it when her brother watched it when they were kids. So I was like, listen, I'm going to take the perfect opportunity to introduce her to it. I know it's a bad company. I know it's in Saudi. I know all this. I know it. You know it. But the Rumble is the perfect opportunity to introduce a newcomer. In one evening, you're going to get 80 characters. Calling paper critics if hiring a little person for a role meant for a little person is supposed to be offensive. Take by his own logic, his entire career should be considered offensive. Yeah, I didn't really buy the logic of that one, I'm going to be honest. Fully on Hornswoggle's side on that one, I gotta say. Oh, ding. And ding. Hey, we're at 96%. We're romping on here, lads. Undecided if I'm going to the cinemas, watch Rumble or watch a friend of mine. I mean, both sound like pretty good options to me. Look at that. That's lovely and clean there, isn't it? It is admittedly hard to miss the Rumble. Genuinely one of the most fun matches of the year. I know, like, it's a show that sells itself. It's like, oh, the Royal Rumble will be on the Royal Rumble card? Guess I'll watch. What? You mean we get 2 of them? I'll see you there. Very easy sell for me, that. Like, who doesn't like the Royal Rumble match, seriously? It is the best match, let's be real here. If we stop watching everything made by Bad Company, we won't be watching anything. You're not wrong. I'm still not comfortable watching it week to week, I can't lie. But, you know, if I get to share wrestling with the one I love, then why not indeed, you know? For one night of the year. I can swallow my pride. I wasn't watching Raw anyway. I normally do trivia. On Mondays they cancel it because tonight's college football championship game. Is the bar we do trivia in a sports bar? No. Is the local team in the game? Also no. A Royal Rumble. I very vaguely remember that. Yeah, they're like just giving one away for free. To be fair, weren't they like completely just fucking untouchable at that point? They could do what they liked. How can someone like Peter have the career he had as soon as any other little person starts getting the same thing, all of a sudden it's offensive? Well, I mean, I remember Hornswoggle sort of saying, like, it's not offensive, it's like, he just... What he means is, he wanted the role. Because I remember, like... I mean, it was the Snow White live-action film, wasn't it, that started this discourse? I remember being absolutely fucking astounded that they filmed it with actual actors and then replaced them with CGI. Like, I couldn't fucking wrap my head around that shit. Like, how is that better? I mean, I'm not being funny, but like, I feel like one of the 7 dwarfs is kind of a role that you really do have to be a little person for. If they'd cast someone who was 6'3" in the role, I would like to think that yes, that would be inappropriate, actually. It's going to be a pain in the arse, aren't they? Who's winning Rumble? Wrong answer, only me. Place your bets now. Tell them I'm going to win. If enough of us want it, they have to make it happen. That's my understanding. Oh, don't know what I got there. But I got it. Trivia question. 2 wrestlers have held the Cruiserweight Championship and Raw Tag Championship. Can you name either of them? I'm genuinely struggling to think who won the Cruiserweight Championship. For the purple one, anyway. The 205 Live one. Hate hypocrisy with a burning passion. Dude, I think that's a good thing to be distasteful of. Unfortunately, you're going to find a lot of hypocritical assholes throughout life. And sometimes you got to say, hey, no, dickhead, I don't think so. Cedric and Buddy. Dwarves look like living corpses. That's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous phrasing, but you're not wrong. I went to hang out with Victoria a few months back. My co-host on Chattertuity, for those of you that don't know. And she was like, I'm going to make you watch the live-action Snow White. And within like 20 minutes, she was like, I regret this more than I've ever regretted anything in my life. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh, it's fucking bad, fellas. And I want to make things absolutely clear, it is not bad. Because of the casting of the lady that's playing Snow White. She's one of the very few strong points in that film. It's just the whole everything of it, you know? And indeed, Kal-El, no! Big fan of making fun of Gal Gadot. That's something that me and Jen absolutely fucking adore doing. Whenever we want to giggle, we'll just stick on, like, Gal Gadot's shitty acting compilations. We've turned some of them into catchphrases in the house, like, enough champagne to fill the Nile. And give me the stone. She's so fucking bad. Who does she have photos of? I want to know. I need to know who she's blackmailing. What's the juicy goss? LT wins the Women's Rumble. Hey, you know, just change things up a little bit. It's one of the conditions of it being in Saudi Arabia. Oh my god, can you fucking imagine if they did? Oh, they'd never hear the end of it. Lovely. Oh, we can't be far off done now. There's a bit more in there. Set that up. There. You know, it leaves a distaste in my mouth, something that tastes bad, for God's sake. Develop a deep hatred for hypocrisy for living in a house full of them for decades. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Do as I say, not as I do. The old classic. I'm going to read both rumbles this year. You don't need to watch it. Excellent. Rachel Ziegler's very good. Yeah, she was fine. She was great. Should the Wonder Woman actor have a career? Galga, no. Excellent. She's a horrible actress. That's not even the worst thing about her. Yeah, dude. Horrible actress, not a great person. Oh, one of the rumors after kicking everyone in the dick and throwing them over. To be fair, like, there's no rule that says you can't. Finally moved out early to mid last year. Well, that is good news. We love a happy ending on this channel. Alright, I'm running out of things to clean. Oh. A little bit of pinkage there. Is there anything in this little hole here? Tiny bit. Tiny, tiny bit. Hum. What did I miss? This is on the water tank still, but where could it be? Let's have a look. I'm not seeing any, you know? I'm really not. Completely Red Man's plan to win the Rumble. It's just what he gets for having goals and dreams in life. Thwarted at your hands. Whoa. The thing is, they were so confident they never would the problem. It almost drove me to consider it was all in my head. I hate that shit as well. Where you're like second guessing yourself, like, no, am I being unreasonable? Do you know what I mean? Is it me that's the problem? And quite frequently, no. That is not the case. Lads, where is the dirt? I'm just going to start spraying wildly, aren't I? Anything underneath? Yo, hello. How very silly of me to miss that. Where's the rest of it? Aha. I am hammering away on the dirt finder. Oh. Or did I help reassure me it wasn't? Well, that is good. That is good. At least they were on your side then, bud. Because you do hear nightmare stories, don't you? Maybe when I get in an argument with my parents saying maybe law officers shouldn't be shooting and killing random people when they disagree. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm on your side. I think that is a thing that police should not be doing. I think it is bad. It is bad for police to do a murder. I can't find the dirt. Bloody hell, where is it? Alrighty, let's see if we can just get it to highlight itself. Oh, water tank. Hey, wow, that was teeny tiny. That was worth doing, though. Something I hate is taking flame to something that doesn't use any oil to stoke the flame. Shout out Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, he seems like a good dude. I got time for him. In lighter topics, what was your favourite match from last year? I didn't see many, to be honest. You know, I had kind of an extended break from the old graps there. It got to be a little bit much, shall we say. Oh, now. The women's triple threat at WrestleMania was really fucking good. Bianca, Rhea, and Io. That was fucking good. That might be my answer. In fact, it was my answer when I recently filled out a year-end awards thing. So yeah, let's go with that. That fucking ruled. That was a 5-star for me, honestly. AJ Cena. Nice little nostalgia tour. That guy versus that one dude for that one championship. Me versus LT in the 24-hour Iron Man match. It is a classic. Dave Meltzer said it was his favourite match of all time. Cage match. Rated it 5 stars. And you know that Cage match is a good source for these things. Hydraulic pipes. But where? Not those ones. Apparently not those ones. Watched a compilation of 5-star matches from last year. Belair, Ripley, Sky. Fucking hate it. Oh my god, it's so good, dude. Like, all 3 of those are amazing, amazing wrestlers. And I know Rhea is currently... there it is. I know Rhea's currently getting kind of a lot of shit from people for being, like, super pushed. But, like, guys, I don't know what to tell you here. Rhea Ripley's one of the most over wrestlers who's ever existed. Soz-like. Oop, missed that. They're quite right to push her. Because she's good and she's popular. And in any wrestling company worth their salt, that's the people you want to be pushing. The ones who are popular and make you money. I'll grab a ladder for that, I think, actually. I took a break from wrestling last year. I don't remember anything I watched before the break, which only validates the break. Yeah, I think wrestling's one of those things where it's good to take a break, and sometimes it actively helps to take a break. You come back and you love it a bit more, I find. I've had a few over the years, honestly. And they've all ultimately been beneficial to my enjoyment of the one true sport. Yeah. Nice. 99%. Tail rotor drive shaft. Oh, I bet it does the dirty bollocks, etc. Cena versus Cody, SummerSlam fucking rule. Love seeing Karen Cody's shoulders rise on the Cody Vader like a supervillain. Can't believe the score was 77-76 in the last 30 seconds. LT took the job. That's because... Hey man, I just wanted you to be open with the crowd, you know? I'm not above helping the young talent. Very altruistic, that's me. At least I think that's what the doctor said. Nice. Landing gears. Rhea's in the tag division. Yeah. Like, it's fine. She's not taking a spot away from anyone. She's just fucking good, lads, you know? I refuse to apologise for liking wrestlers that are good, and I think it's weird that people get mad on Twitter about them. Weird fucking diva stands. Oh, we should push the prettiest ones. No, dude, it's a wrestling show. How about we push the people that are good at wrestling? And if they also happen to be pretty, that's a bonus. Because you can't tell me Rhea Ripley's not attractive. That would be a lie. And I don't have liars on my channel. Haven't gone back to it. My mental health has vastly improved since I stopped watching Extremely Fair. Why are they pushing this very good, very popular wrestler so... Seriously. Like, these people need to get a fucking grip. I can see the dirt, I just can't get the dirt. Vikingo versus Gable might be up there. Remain watching and not interacting with people online. Yeah, dude, that's the thing, like... As soon as I stopped, like, interacting with the wider wrestling community, I found my love of wrestling went up tenfold. I might grab the step stool for that. That seems to be a bit of a weird angle. Hey! Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th. Dirt Finder, I need your assistance at the mansion as a matter of the greatest urgency. Ooh. Gotta put someone over on your way out. I get exactly the traditions, you know. I'll get the pretty ones are very good at me, but yeah, dude. Like for me, I think it's so funny that like Tiffany Stratton's whole gimmick is blonde bimbo. And now that we're away from the Divas era, that actually makes her stand out. But also, she's really fucking good. I think that rules. What else rules is how clean this helicopter is. My god, look at that. It's gorgeous. Nice. Kind of amazing. One of the best ways to regain your love of wrestling is to start watching. Yeah, dude, I'm with you there. Fucking Jesus God. Chat with a few people that I like in LTE. Fuck you. About wrestling, that's about it. That's absolutely fair, man. Alright, let's watch the old speed run of this. Beautiful. We're really making a difference here, folks. We really are, you know. Flawless again, you're a class act, FA. As it happens, when the TV crews and senators found out we'd only rescued Cal and not the cat, they were a no-show. Still, at least the copter will be nice and clean to go back to Columbus. Thanks again, you're welcome here anytime. If you ever fancy adding an element of danger to your hose work, let me know. I'll put the word in. Alright, so we need another $160 to buy the top spray hosting. And I have read up and apparently you really, really need it for this one. So I think we may just redo a quickie one or two. Let me see. Right. I like you, buddy. You're gonna be mean to the people you like sometimes. How very true. Guy took an hour to clean a chopper. Hey, do you know what? If I could do that in real life, I'd feel pretty good. Let's see. What can we replay for $160? Well, there's $150 if we reclean the van. Which with our current setup shouldn't take too long. So if we do the van and then the penny farthing, I think we'll be leffin'. Sweet. Can I replay that? How me do this? Oh, is it going to mean free play? I get to keep the money. I make it a free play, right? Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there? The race car? Do the race car backwards, for God's sake. Rumbles next week? Yeah! Oh, it looks like I already started this one. this is substantially faster with the upgraded equipment. Gingerbread Battle Royale, Royal Crumble. I love it. Guys, I know I do this like every year with the wrestling games, but like, I had a bunch of ideas I wanted to do in 2K25, and it turns out the new one is out in like 2 months. So I don't know, maybe we'll do a few 2K25 streams before we fuck it off forever. And we'll see what ideas we have for 2K26, if any. Don't steal that. Oh, I couldn't, possibly. Could do My Rise. If it's looking like it's going to be a fun one, yeah. Oh, actually, I'm going to need that, aren't I? Hopefully 2K26 Myers will be good. I really enjoyed 2K20. Yeah, 2K25 was actually very good. I really enjoyed it. I think if we play... If it works the same as 2K25's, we'll only do like one pass of the story on it. On stream. But yeah, I enjoyed 2K25's a lot. It's comfortably the best one they've done in some time. I will say that much. Hey, I'm not sure this is adding to my monetary total, I'm not going to lie. You have to start a job and try and earn a bit of money and then come back to the mansion. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Okay, I'll let him off then. Allegedly there'll be backstage roaming in universe. Don't know if that'd be Superstar mode would be a big change. Yeah, that would be actually. I don't know how they'd work that in. I mean, we're getting an awful lot of leaks and rumours at the minute about 2K26, so I'm interested to see what turns out to be true. I'm genuinely just looking forward to 2K telling us what's going to occur with it, honestly. I mean, God knows there's a few features that I'd love them to put in, but I'm ever doubtful they will. Bring back Story Creator, you ginormous cowards. SVR 11? Yeah, that was a good one, as I recall. Not to witness chocolate drop in 4K. You know that some absolute madman would, like, remake that immediately on the game coming out. Hang on a second here. Oh, I can only get $12.50 for replaying this? Damn, okay. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, I guess we got to start the next mission and try and earn enough money to buy the nozzle while on the job. Not the nozzle, the washer, I should say. more correctly. According to the internet news, will start next Monday for 26. I mean, if it's coming out in March, it's kind of going to have to, right? Yeah, you're going to have to get the fingers out. The grill? What the hell is that? Okay, yeah, that did not give us anything like what we need. That's fine, we'll just crack on with the next big job and try and earn enough money on the job, I guess. I miss how they used to do the roster reveals. Yeah, me too. I miss that in a big way. Dead guy chunks in their grill. Alrighty, clean the mayor's mansion. Dirt Finder, someone with too much time and egg on their hands, has seen fit to bombard my magnificent abode with ballistics most foul. Don't ask me why. I'm as fair and noble a mayor as this town has ever seen. As I'm sure you appreciate, security is at a premium right now, so I'm afraid I won't be allowing you onto my property. Instead, I've provided you with a voucher for an extra long washer extension. It's for the cheapest one. I'm not made of money. One last thing, there might be a small element of graffiti on the gates. Please remove that as well while you're out there. Much obliged, JJ the 13th. Alrighty. Let's... Oop. I don't know what happened there. Let's start with this one then. Eggs, this prank must have bankrupted whoever did it. Very good. Throwing out an idea, depending on how much universe mode changes, we could do a community universe series. Do you know what? I wondered if there might be any interest in that. I'm glad that you've suggested that. Because I was like, would that work? I don't know. Would people be into it? But yeah, I'm glad that at least one of you are into it. So yeah, maybe we can supply our own characters and see how they get on. We'll simulate it. You know, I'm not going to like play as anyone to give an unfair advantage or anything like that. We'll simulate the whole thing. See who wins the Discord Community Championship, the Twitch Community Championship. That's a fun idea, I think. Alrighty, well, this mayor is not looking very popular. I mean, to be fair, Jeppo, that's going to depend on community creations. You usually tend to only get like one or two of the usual suspects, don't you? Extra long extension available. You can watch matches, maybe big matches we could watch or something. Yeah! See how it all plays out. That's not a bad idea, man. I like it. I'm here for it. Okay, let's have a think. Let's have a think. Well, that one's free, so we'll obviously get that one. Right, I'm not going to buy any of the others just at this moment. So-called it's only going to get cold. I had to move all my pop from the garage into the house to avoid one of the cans freezing and over and exploding. Jesus. The other thing with somewhat of an issue, it could depend on what platform you end up getting in the game. Well, to be fair, assuming community creations is shared again, it should, in theory, be okay. But we shall see. Right, with a little luck, we might just about make enough cleaning the fence and the brickwork here. And the gate to hopefully buy a lovely new nozzle. We shall soon find out. At least it's coming off easy enough. Not a new nozzle, a new gun. That's the second time I've said that. What an idiot. Get the Dreamcast version. PC wasn't shown, PS5 and Xbox. Oh shit, you're right. We were saying the other day about maybe getting the PC once to get mods, weren't we? Oh. Suddenly, it becomes a tough choice, Nespar. Oh, I don't know if that's going to cover enough there. Well, we'll do what we can. We'll do what we must, because we can. For the good of all of us. Except the ones who are wet. Is online crossplay? No, apparently not. Which is so weird. Like, now that we're at the point where the game companies don't care, like Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft don't care, to me it's very weird to have a game not have crossplay. Hey! Scribble! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. How are you doing? How was Pokemon this evening? How's it going, Raiders? For those of you that are new here, I'm LT. I'm a variety streamer. I do a little bit of Sonic, I do a little bit of wrestling, and I do random other assorted goodies. And today we're playing a bit of PowerWash Simulator, and we are cleaning up the mayor's house. But we can't get in, so we're going to do it from out here, so that's going to be fun. Did you, in fact, catch 'em all, Scribble? Because it is a legal requirement, as you will recall. What do you get if you combine Sonic with wrestling? Don't know, but here's PowerWash. Yeah, that's the LT story right now. This phone had stuff. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Well, listen, if you gotta rest up after your stream, if you gotta raid and run, that is a-okay. Don't you worry, pal. Cool. Hey, nice! Any good ones? Of course, all Pokemon are good, we know this. Love a Wooper. Every time I go past the Build-A-Bear, I'm hoping to get Wooper back in, because, oh, I would love a little cuddly Wooper. Nice. If we get enough interest and you get the PC version, I'll do my best to create or recreate everyone that wants to participate. Hell yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. Real community effort here. I like this. I like it a lot. Recently read Pokemon's banned somewhere because the phrase gotta catch 'em all because they implied it encouraged addiction. Well, I wouldn't know anything about that. He says, being completely and utterly addicted to Pokemon. Hey, do you know what, though? It's like my mum once said to a friend of mine when I was in my late teens buying packs of Pokemon stickers. They were like, does it not, like, bother you that he's into this? Which, like, number one, obviously you wouldn't fucking say that now because everyone's into Pokemon. But, like, my mum was like, no, some people are addicted to heroin, so if he wants to buy stickers, that's okay. I'm like, yep, do you know what? Fair fucks, Mum, you alright. Early game stuff, first time play. Oh, nice! I hope you enjoy it. I need to go back to it and finish the story off. I'm kind of close to the end. Colossal number of eggs, isn't it? Yeah, dude. How did they afford them all? Do you have any early? Governor Stevens says you've never seen such a sustained attack of eggs. Do you have any favourite or least favourite characters in the early game, Scribble? Anyone standing out to you there? Because there are a couple where I was like, I don't think I'm going to get on with you very well. There's over 100 of them, launched over a period of 15 minutes. Damn, that is impressive. That's some cool egg throwing. GG's. Wooper, #1 little guy mon. Wooper and Natu are my absolute fucking favourite cutie patootie Pokemon. They're adorable. Just little guys, just little babies. So round. In fairness, they moved away from Go to Catch 'em All quite a while ago. Not me! Couldn't be me! Forever must I catch them all. Which game is this? Oh, Legends. Pokemon Legends Z2A. What was the question? Oh, like, are there any like the NPC characters that you like or dislike so far? Ripper's based on an animal that's too cute to actually exist. Oh my god, axolotls are just adorable. It's almost impressive that, like, they were able to, like, make that look more like a Pokemon, because it already looks like a Pokemon. Like the person that told Tony to shut up. Yeah, dude, I'm with you there. That girl is a gas bag. Fucking motor mouth. She's fine. She gets better later on, but like, yeah, early game, I'm like, dude, I'm 38. I've been playing these games since they came out. I know how to throw a Pokeball. Come on. Jet Speed Rodeo, my favourite PS3 game. Add voice acting? No way, dude. Like, honestly, if they want to add voice acting to the Pokemon, I'm okay with that. I don't have any problem with that. I do think the cries have a lot of charm to them, but if they want to add the voice actors for all the... I mean, I know I appreciate that adds time to localization, but if they wanted to do that, I wouldn't be mad. I don't want human voice acting in Pokemon, man. I don't want anime voice acting, because that is what we'd get. Oh, can you believe it? You moved here to the Kalos region. You're gonna become the greatest Pokemon master I've ever met. Yeah, fuck that, dude. Pokemon not renowned for good voice acting outside of, like, the early seasons of the anime and, like, maybe some of the recent seasons. I haven't seen enough of it to know. I don't know why that's such a common thing in anime dubbing, that, like, style of voice acting. I'm the anime villain character. I sound like this, and I'm grumpy all the time. Hey, there we go. What's impressive is giving it a regional variant to make its evolution the cutest, derpiest thing ever. Oh, it's just a loaf. A loaf of mud. Horsecock. Apparently AJ Styles confronted Gunther and challenged him to a rematch with AJ's career on the line at the Rumble. I see. Well, to be fair, AJ's not barring out this early, so there will be shenanigans, I imagine. Clodsire. Clodsire is so cute. The one bit from Pokemon dub, the scene with the rice balls. See, like, that's... I mean, that's not a dubbing issue. That's a localization issue. And we do have to be fair. When that episode first aired, would anybody fucking know what a rice ball was outside of Japan? We do now. But... I mean, like, do they look like donuts? No. But I do kind of like how that's almost the gag. Like you say, the donut, like, the lines, the dialogue is so on the nose, it almost becomes part of the joke. And then in a later episode, they do call them rice balls, but they deliver the line with such force, it's like, no, we've done it right this time, see? You can't be mad at us. I mean, the more egregious one, like, I can't remember what it is, but there's an it might even be a rice ball. There's an episode, like, later on, where they painted over a Japanese item with a sandwich, and it's really badly animated. That's way more egregious. Tell the kids what it is, what radicalizes. No, not at all. But I think that was just them sort of, like, looking at the market as it was at the time. Giant rice ball, yes! Hello, Joe Knives! I'm glad I'm not the only one that remembered. I hadn't tricked myself. How are you doing today? The famous Japanese dish, nondescript sandwich. I personally don't mind raw spoilers. I don't know if anybody else will. I mean, to be fair, it is live right now. I suppose if anybody here wants to watch it, they would be watching it. But it's nice to think you're prioritising me over wrestling, guys. Nothing compares to the 4Kids One Piece. I hear it's legendarily bad. One Piece has always been a little bit daunting to me. I think I'm probably going to, when I do eventually try and get into it, I'll probably read the manga. Like, get the box sets. The sheer variety of hue in the yolks. Hue, hue, hue. From a rich ochre to an almost lemon yellow. Quite mesmerising set against my pure white alabaster pillars. Alan Bastard. But yeah, I do think when I eventually try and get into One Piece, I'll probably read the manga, but I appreciate that, like, the anime is one of those where it's like, you are probably better off watching the Japanese version. Obviously, I know there have been dubs since the 4Kids one, but it's my understanding the Japanese one is the one you want when it comes to One Piece. Localization's always been weird. There's some really bad culturalization needs to be done away. That's a fair point. Oh, do you know what? We are close now. We're just going to run out of wall, aren't we? Or are we? Oh, let's find out. We might just have enough to do this. Do you have the Sonic cookbook? I don't. It is on my Amazon wishlist. I mean, I'm not much of a chef, I will grant you, but I do think that's a fun book to have. I like that they got Ian Flynn to do sort of, if you'll forgive the unintentional pun, flavour text for the cookbook. You know, adds a little bit of a familiar in-universe kind of feel to it. I like that. Speaking of Ian Flynn, I still need to get the Mortal Kombat book that came out, which everyone got very cross about for the low quality images. And the AI upscaling. God knows Warner Brothers have the money to do it properly. And simply elected not to. Don't want to spoil anything for anyone who can't watch. That's fair. Safe to say they got the rights to do it and realised, oh, this is not a show for kids. We had a lot of work to... Yeah! I can't remember... I watched a video on YouTube and I cannot for the life of me remember who it was. But they were pretty much saying, like... basically that, like, they must have realised, oh shit, this is not going to work. And, like, a lot of the later seasons, there's no way to get them to work. Oh shit, his Twitter scroll. Obligatory mention of Stars of 4Kids sing the national anthem. Oh my god. I've never been able to last more than a few seconds in that. Did that piece of graffiti say celery? It's too embarrassing. just bad. I mean, I kind of want to be impressed at the patriotism of it all, but it's just fucking bad. Also, a lot of those characters are not American. One of them doesn't even come from Earth. Oh, actually, no, we're going to be really far off 5,000 here, aren't we? Shit. Stacy Peachy. Say, does your works van have a logo? Only I want a job doing, but I don't want anyone else finding out. Okay, interesting. Right, we might have to... I'm sure you know that my poor old Ulysses, the mayoral cat, is still missing. I have heard that. We've all been frantic with worry. That's how it gets you when a cat goes a-missing. Natalia turned heel on Maxine to help Becky win, and Adam Pearce will be ringside for the Visions match. Becky winning can only be a good thing. I mean, especially in Ireland. They gotta be loving that, right? Love me some Becky, as you guys probably know. I get some references about Orlando, that's fine. I don't lose the spirit of the original work. Yes, no, that's... I mean, that is the best way to translate something. Like, keep the spirit of it. Even if something doesn't necessarily work, you have to find an equivalent, don't you? There was a really good documentary a few years back on... I think it was on Dailymotion about, like, anime translation and localization and why a lot of fan subs are very bad. And I think it just disappeared off the face of the earth. I have to go on a little bit of a hunt for that. Alright, I think we may have just about done everything we can here so far. So I think we're going to have to take this new job because we need another $80. We are not going to be able to get those in there because I know we got the extra long extension, but it's for the shitty gun, isn't it? So I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see how we get on. Oh god, no, that's going to take fucking forever if I have to use the red one. Oh, don't use the sub, that's garbage. Alright, well, let's see if we can upgrade the gun at the very least. JUC declared for the Rumble. Wonderful. Vision Infection. Seth started with Heyman, Braun, and Bronson Reed. Turner Seth added Logan Paul, Austin Theory. Yeah, I fuck both of those additions, by the way. Been good to get Braun Breaker into the main event scene again. I can't argue with that. Braun is great. Big fan of his. We'll come back to that one. Oh, this looks difficult too. But needs doing. Needs doing. Last I checked, Spaces in America. Remember Four Kids fucked Sailor Moon? I didn't even know they did a Sailor Moon dub. A friend of mine had a recommended person on Snapchat named Chase Richardson, who likes wrestling but doesn't know about a deadlock. That's the funniest option to happen. $80, I don't have that. Me neither. Well, let's see if we can earn a little bit of money starting on this one then. Clean the carousel. Stacy Peachy. Psst, Power Washer. I just joined the Travelling Carnival, pitching up at the Recreation Ground. I'm sorry. You may have seen us. Purchased a beautiful classic carousel, but I'm worried about being outgunned by the owners of the bigger rides. It's pretty filthy. I was going to clean it myself, but then I thought, what would happen if I gave her a deep clean and really made her pop? Who'd want to slowly slide down a grubby helter-skelter when they can waltz around a pristine carousel, alright? Make her pink and we'll both clean up. You'll arrive in a plain van, right? Don't want the competition to get the same idea. Oh. Oh me, oh my. Oh, that's cute. That's a nice touch. I like that. Oh, there's a missing poster for the cat. Very fluffy. Oh. That's a good touch. I like that they thought of that. Oh, we got stereo surround sound, by the way. I got my pulse headset on. I think $12 a month, you want to buy a nozzle? Fuck you. Heard those horses come to life at night. Danger, high voltage. You can stop me from spinning by hitting that button. There's an achievement for never doing that. Well, let's see how we get on, shall we? My name is Kevin Bernard, proprietor of Wengaloof Carnival's Helter Skelter. Please state your business. Cleaning a carousel, mate. Oh, and it's going to make a lovely tune this whole time and not drive us mad, I'm quite sure. Batman, luckily I had my carousel reversal spray. We love a Batman that's prepared, don't we, lads? Alright, let's crawl around the underside here. That seems like a smart bet. My ROG ally had a thumbstick go out last night when I was playing Batman, so I couldn't walk left or right the whole time I was playing, just forward and backward. Oh, dude. So Krusty played a Batman villain. Oh shit! What? Yes. That. What? Fuck. What was his name? I can't even remember. I know there was a villain called the Scoutmaster, and he was very camp. I mean, it was a Batman '66 parody. They're all camp, but in the best way. That's a box set I keep meaning to buy. You know. Very hard to fight criminals when your movement is being limited by 358 degrees. Yeah, but do you know what? If anyone could do it, I bet it's the Bat. It's the freaking Bat. You give it a go. Killer Croc left to twist name that day. Oh, you were doing Croc's Lair? Dude. That shit would be impossible without being able to turn left and right. Krusty as a Batman villain was Clownface. To be fair, Batman's most iconic villain is a clown, so I guess they were a little limited in what they could do. Like Arkham Origins. Oh, shit, okay. I quite like Origins, if I can be controversial for a second. It's not as good as the others, obviously, but I quite like it. The only downside to Origins is, like, I just went through this map in Arkham City, and now I've got to do it again. 15 minutes into the game. Origins is my favourite singular moment when they do the fake out boss fight. I love that as well. That's one of the reasons I like it, because that moment's fucking great. It does have my favourite boss in... possibly in the series, actually. I really like the Firefly fight in that game. It's good in terms of story, can't escape the trappings of being so similar to City. Yeah! That's the biggest... honestly, that is the biggest problem with it. Like, you have done so much of the map before. Familiarity breeds contempt. Which is why I quite liked in Arkham Knight, it was like, no, brand new map. And, like, the Riddler trophies are quite often in the same exact place. Sorry, data packets. And it was like, we've already done this, you know? Have you considered Blackgate Prison? It's... Oh, whoa, whoa. Blackgate's okay. It's comfortably, like, bottom of the ranking. I mean, I haven't played the VR one, I'll grant you. I would imagine that can't be brilliant. Really like the Slade fight. Deathstroke fight, very damn good. So's Copperhead fight. Yeah, like, to be fair, actually, the bosses in Origins are pretty good, aren't they? Now that I think about it. Even Croc, even though he's, like, your typical bullfight boss fight, at least he's the first boss, so it's okay if they want to do that. Kind of tired little video game trope. I'm not sure how I feel about the final boss, admittedly, against Bane. It's decently tense, but I don't know if it's, like, a favourite sequence in the game for me. Your opinions may vary, of course. Like the payoff to the Enigma packets. The only thing is, like, they kind of treat it as, like, oh, who is the mysterious man? It's like, it's the fucking Riddler. Like, who else would it be? And yes, I know Batman hasn't met the Riddler yet at that point, but it's like, I don't know, it's weird how they frame it like that for the audience, you know? They're not hiding. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess to be fair, if it's someone's first Batman game, it could conceivably be the first time they've met the Riddler, so maybe it works in that regard. Holy shit, I flashbanged myself there. I don't know why I haven't been using this gun already. This is considerably better than the other one. Why did I not switch into this earlier? What's wrong with me? Even the red one's doing good. I think that was next to the Rizzler. Every time I hear his name, I just think of cigarette papers. That's a wrap-up. Sorry to hear about your dead brother. He gets 5 big booms. I saw somebody link that the other day, and it's like... I don't know, man. I don't know what you would expect them to do with that information, but at the same time, it does feel a little classless that they did it anyway. Alright, stand here like this for a bit, let it clean itself. Parappa the Rapper. I did see a video earlier that somebody had modded Parappa to make it look like he was one of your Commodore Garden rap-adjacent criminals on trial. I thought that was quite funny. Why is that not coming off, is what I want to know. Is that a shadow? Oh, maybe that's a shadow. That would explain why it's not going off, wouldn't it? So funny because it's comedy no one's good enough to make up. Remember when we were supposed to hit 3 buttons without touching the ground to unlock it? You're supposed to use the line launcher to do that. Found out you can just dodge roll from button to button to get the data back. I think I know the one you mean as well, yeah. They had to know in a game like that people were going to sequence break, right? And find tricks. It is the Batman way, after all. For is not the very point of the Riddler character that Batman is cleverer than he is. Hawaii gets 5 big booms, boom, 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 while on a plane to Hawaii, Jesus. I don't understand that whole act, to be honest. Maybe I'm not meant to. Maybe this TikTok business just isn't for me. No, I really don't get it, dude. Ah. Boom boom JR. Ah, God help. I can see why there's a button to stop it. Fucking hell. Ah! Nice. Oh God, I've earned surprisingly little money. Oh God, I'm gonna hear this tune in my sleep, aren't I? What I'd really like is some kind of, like, story expansion to this game that explains how it is that everybody in this city is so fucking dirty. Have a word, you cunts. Hunter Load. Hey there, are you free to come over to the national park? I have a treehouse that sorely needs de-sliming and de-griming if you can put the time in. De-sliming and de-griming if you can put the time in. I see you have commenced work, and that you are a pressure washer. Correct. That's me. Surely Stacey doesn't seriously think that cleaning her carousel will make it a more attractive prospect than my towering helter-skelter. Maybe she does. The Ubisoft radio towers to unlock fast travel. I don't object to the fast travel, but I think the thing is, like, I don't notice not having fast travel in night. Do you know what I mean? That map is very large. And navigating that map is a-okay, so I don't know, I can't help but think that maybe, just maybe, they could have made the map a little more fun to fucking traverse, and I wouldn't want fast travel in Arkham Origins. Just a thought there, WB Montreal. Sorry, don't understand humour, Gramps. I think the carousel's the one thing I got lazy about cleaning, has made it do itself while I made drinks. I mean, if it's going to spin around like this, one might as well, mightn't one? Gee whiz, my god. Carousel alarm, fucking hell. Not a pressure washer, I'm a pressure washerer. Believe there is fast travel at night, rarely used traversing on the game's fun. If it's there, I genuinely don't recall it. Fast travel is the Batmobile. Yeah. And it's good. And it's great. Oh, boo-hoo, there's too much Batmobile in this game. Fuck you, I'm Batman. Why would I not want there to be Batmobile? Batman game without Batmobile is like a Superman game without mazes to solve. Do you know what? It's bugging me a little bit now. Just watching the dirt spin round and round and round. The fast parts are fun, the tank parts are tedious. Well, you're kind of not wrong there. And, like, the bomb payload thing is, like, once you've done one, you have kind of done them all. Origins feels tailored to newcomers for the most part. Yeah, I can't argue with that assessment. That's very fair. Batman game with that Batmobile is like Superman game with that rings to fly through. Exactly! Solve my maze. Lex, that's not a maze. That's rings. You fucking idiot. You slap-headed fool. Okay, this really is taking care of itself. And you know something? That's fine. Because I'm quite lazy. Ah, oh god. Ah. What, you solved my balls? Yeah, dude. Let him have it. You tell him. Thinks he's smart. I do think it's funny how in the Superman TV series, Lex Luthor had hair, because the writers were like, it's inconceivable that Lex Luthor would not have found a cure for male pattern baldness. And I'm like, I see the logic, but at the same time, why do you think he'd care? He's got other shit going on, you know? Mr. Smart Guy over here can't figure out how to not be bald. There you go. He's bald because his only concern is ruining Superman. Exactly. And to be fair, that's a full-time job enough to make you go bald with the stress anyway, so he'd only be wasting his energy, wouldn't he? Ah, man, I love that show. It really is a shame that the lead actor is a piece of shit. Superman did make him bald in one comic? Oh, God. Oop. As a prank, presumably. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't want to lose track of him. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This was a terrible idea. I should be doing these on a horse-by-horse basis. Okay, maybe that's all of them. Okay, somewhere there is a pathetically small amount of dirt that I failed to get up. He solves his balls by yelling 1A over and over. Hey, Rabook, how you doing? Maybe kryptonite makes you bald. Superman just says it's his weakness, hoping most people will keep it away from him. He loves his hair. Maybe you're onto something. I mean, it is highly radioactive, lest we forget. How are you doing today, pal? Do, hooray. Lex gave his sister cancer at one point. Jesus Christ. The more you hear about that guy, you know? I am starting to think that Lex Luthor is bad news. Must have run out of coal. Okay, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing real good. Had a nice all day today. 5 days on the bounce, coming up at work, starting tomorrow. But you know what? We get by. I'm back on my old job, back on full-time hours. So you know what? Things are looking up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I read a thing when I was looking up this level. It was like, hey, yeah, if you get motion sickness, don't play this for extended periods. Like, oh, it's like that, is it? And I can certainly see how that would be the case. Oh god, there's shite everywhere. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Things look no, so your job's holding ladder steady, for God's sake. He was testing something that hurts, so he wanted to be fair. He did try to kill his sister. There we go. And here's me, I didn't even know Lex Luthor had a sister. I'll be well off the Christmas card list this year. Lexi Luthor. Almost time to cause another 100 vehicle pileup. I'd really rather you didn't. I think you should avoid that kind of behaviour. You've had enough for today, young man. Squiggles. Nice. It's tricky watching your positioning so things don't spin away from you constantly. Oh god, there's so much shit everywhere. Yeah, I can definitely see why this would give people the old wonky eyes. Which is, you know, of course, the medical term for it. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that, just getting a massage. Where were we? Yeah, we'll let this rotate, see if any of them show up as unfinished. Oh, haha, that one does. Another one. Lovely. Some little framey bits I keep missing. My brother had to show me the robot chicken bit of like sort of being cringe in high school. I forgot they called him Sex Luthor for the talent show. Oh my god. Well, he is a billionaire, so I guess if anyone's going to be cringe, it would be him, right? They are socially awkward weirdos, lest we forget. That's got to be all of them, right? It would certainly appear that way. Right, I think next step I will attempt this business up here. Please tell me this is going to come off easily. But it does a hold well to make everyone around them miserable instead of going to therapy. That do be how it be. Yes, my helter skelter is filthy. Oh, we got a trophy. Yes, this will affect performance. Yes, the slide itself is beset by sticking spots, which take considerable arm strength and willpower to get past. Clancy Brown to the Sex Luthor bit. Oh my god. Ah. Oh god. Oh god, help. Ah, why? We are very close to being able to afford that top of the range gun. Actually, maybe I should do some of the horses, which are presumably going to be minutely easier to do. Build up to the big bits that will require the big gun. A what? Spray the horse's butt. Whee! Oh, come on now. Nice! Alright. Let's get ourselves a new gun, shall we? Professional duty. Prime Vista Pro. Ching ching. I got $1.50 left. So he needs a new blicky. Alright, well, I've got no extensions for them. So we are probably going to need those if we want to attempt the mayor's house. So let's see what we can earn. In fact, let's do it. Why don't we see how much they cost? We need the long boy, don't we, ideally? You have the best washer, hell yeah, and it looks a little bit like Mega Man's gun, and that's obviously cool. Prime Vista Pro Extra Long Extension, 1200, fuck me! Jesus, calm down. No need. No bloody need, mate. Try and get this hole cleaned. Move on to the next horse and see just how good this gun is. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, things are happening. Pretty fucking good, actually, looks like. Alright. That's what we want, baby. Oh, nice. Glad I did that. god. Ah, Jesus. Horses everywhere. Like when the internet wouldn't shut the fuck up about that game. Bum bum bum. Oh my god. I wasn't even doing that seriously, but look at the effect that's having. Bloody hell. Holy shit. Yeah, this one might be alright, actually. Made myself dizzy there. Yeah, that's quite the difference, isn't it? Oh god. Ah. Bum, bum, bum. Ah. Oh god. Okay, it's even doing a good job getting the graffiti up with the white one. This is going to be handy to have, methinks. Oh god, it's just getting catchy now. Oh, it's a while since I've been to the old circus or carnival, whatever we want to call them. Could be a good date night idea. Ooh. Next time one is in town, of course. As you might imagine, we don't live near to one. Travelling they are, that is the very point after all. There. Beep boop bitty beep boop bitty beep boop boop beep. I just had a message. Apparently Jen is watching. Hello Jen, hope you're feeling better. How was your nap? Oh, hey, there you are. Hello. Does the fair in the Pro X Stadium car park count? I didn't realise we had one there. Oh shit. How are you, my love? Help! 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 Nice. According to Inside Gaming, 2K26 will feature stackable tables, yes, and a shopping cart as a weapon. Twice as many creative superstars, like, fucking finally. Bloody wants to. Reproactive Prozac, I thought, what a weird sponsor for a stadium. Nap done me good. I'm glad to hear it, babe. Don't like you being poorly. How's the cough? Has it decided to cough yet? Nah, I bet this is gonna me. You are talking to a very sleepy lady. I tell you what. Suspiciously better for now. Well, that is good. We'll take suspiciously better because that's still a form of better after all. I just sent you a message on WhatsApp. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. You're very kind to me. Do you know that? Suspiciously suspicious. Yeah. Naps his bay. Jen has made falling asleep an art form, honestly. Okay, I think we've got all those now, that's good. It's sincerely quite impressive how easily she can fall asleep. Have a wake up feel worse every time. Oh, you're so welcome. I've watched you wake up to your alarm, turn the alarm off, lay back down in bed, and immediately fall asleep. It is incredible. You're like a cartoon character. One of them lady cartoon characters you see. So imagine for tomorrow's gym session. Hell yeah, what's on the agenda for the gym tomorrow? I think tomorrow's upper body day for me, which is slightly concerning because I'm definitely going to knacker myself at work the next day with that. Your mum? My mum is not at the gym. Though she did express an interest in joining. Stairmaster and leggy things. Ah, so I'm doing upper, you're doing lower. Gime? What's a gime? Oh, a gime. Eating as unhealthy as possible tomorrow. Any particular occasion, or just feel like doing it? Ooh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, stop it, stop it. Nice. Despite the gym goers. You're just balancing us out, it's okay. keeping the natural order of the universe, man. Somebody's got to do it. I mean, really, you're a hero when you think about it. Unfortunately, as we were winding through Willow Creek, we encountered a group of monks walking against the traffic, and I pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. Oh, Kevin, why did you do that? That's some real monkey business. My Jeet Kune Do instructor says, in an emergency, hit the nearest thing as hard as you can. I don't know if that applies to the accelerator, buddy. Or monks. Come to that. Monk murder, yeah, dude. Way worse than you. It's unbalanced. Well, tomorrow, after the disgraceful way I've eaten today, I'll be back on the Slim Fast. I'm trying to alternate to maintain my weight at this point. So, the current system I have is when I'm at work, follow the Slim Fast diet, and on days that I'm off, eat normally. We'll see how that pans out at the next weigh-in. The camera did not like that at all. What about Slim Slow? Hey, I gotta tell ya. It's what I'm on great success. I'll be 100% honest with you here. I was always very skeptical about the whole diet business. You know, look up this whole thing of, oh, eat protein bar and a milkshake for breakfast and all that business. I was like, there's no way that's gonna work. And hey, I gotta tell you, the weight has come off. There's something to it, you know. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Stop moving, you bastard. I'm locking on the worst driving conditions of my career. Hey, buddy, you please be careful, man. Like, all joking aside, the stuff that was going off where you are, not fucking cool, dude. Please be careful. That shit is scary. Be safe, man, okay? Car see if you lose weight. Thank you! Feeling a hell of a lot better. And dare I say it, looking better too. Because I no longer look in the mirror and think, God, what a disgusting sack of shit, I hate this person. So that's nice. Okay, I think we've got all these, that's good. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Do 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 do. Seems to be a good position to hold in. I'll let it do the work for me. I do think that when I look in the mirror, I'm quite thin. I mean, you're a good-looking guy from the photos you've posted. I think we can agree there. Nice. Oh, that was humongously generous, actually. But I'll take it. Alright, let's do some horses, shall we? Here's the one we've finished. We've done this one, so yellow. Guess what? Didn't know. Hey, Alex, how you doing, pal? Good to see you. How's your day been? Get up there, you silly son. There we go. Alex, will you be joining in the Clock Tower festivities on Thursday? Don't mind me just cleaning this horse's taint. Horse rod? Yeah, you could have picked a better name for that, I'm sure. Nice. Okay, that's 2 of them done. Been alright, beat Metal Gear Solid Delta. Nice! Got some music orders. How is Delta? Is it superior to the original experience? About the same? What are we thinking? Poor stories of how when the older Flanders kid becomes a furry. Now that's a Treehouse of Horror parody waiting to happen. Simpsons B-Stars. Anime fans in chat, manga fans in chat. Is B-Stars good? I see it all the time, but it gets stick because it's the furry manga. Is it good? I don't know. I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to branch out. Oh shit, there's a bit at the top I need to do as well. Bollocks. I'm going to learn that now. Oh, that one's been done. That's okay. Aha, that one's not. Lovely. Alright, that's 3 in a row we've got them. It's not my thing, but it's not terrible. Fair. Oh, that's right, they did the Arnold Dr. Moreau one. That's right. Not sure about Thursday, depends how busy I am early in the day. Very fair, very fair. Well, it looks like you had a good time playing the other night. Seems like you had a bit of a massacre on your hands. Liked it, don't know if it's superior. There's some great QOL additions. It looks great. Controls are weird to get used to. It tripped me up a few times. Oh, you're still sort of like playing the PS3 style. To be fair, it's kind of asking a lot, asking you to unlearn a game like that, isn't it? I was the evilest of bastards, nobody suspected me at all. You're very good at that! Like, whenever we play, like, Among Us or games like that, you are so good at being deceptive. Because the thing is, Alex, like, you're so fucking nice! Nobody wants to believe you are capable of any act of impropriety. Never played a game of that series? I was kind of late to Metal Gear, honestly. Like, I played a little bit of it. Metal Gear Solid, like, borrowed it off a friend briefly, but you know, never having a PlayStation of my own, the PlayStation was also borrowed, so I didn't really get to do much on it. I got Twin Snakes on the GameCube, and I was like, yeah, this rules. So... Oh no, tell a lie, I got the Game Boy Color one. That one's good too. But that doesn't follow the same timeline as Solid. I think that's like an alternate timeline. Like Metal Gear 1 and 2 leads into Metal Gear Solid, but the GBC one is like instead of Metal Gear Solid, we get that one. Which is very confusing, because in the American and European release it is in fact called Metal Gear Solid, which of course they did for marketing reasons, but a little confusing, lads. I love Metal Gear Solid so much, it's so fucking good. I don't play those games seriously, I just vibe and piss about whether I'm evil or good. That sounds like it must be the winning strategy. Ghost Babel was weird. I really enjoy it. It's definitely got moments where it's kind of cribbing from other games in the series. For better or worse, it does have some extremely strange moments in there, I will grant you. I do think it's a good old time, though. I mean, for that game to be on the Game Boy Color, holy shit. Because we gotta remember, like, aside from the addition of color, GBC was fucking old when that game came out, you know? The hardware is really not that different to the original Game Boy. And, like, that's old-ass hardware at that point. So for them to be able to squeeze that game onto there is very impressive and very cool. Highly recommend any of the Metal Gear Solid games, just wish 4 was more readily available. It's very weird that it's not, and it's like, where is Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2, guys? What happened to that? I don't understand, like, is 4 what's holding it up, I wonder? Because it's such a big game? Because you're not telling me Volume 1 didn't sell, because I know it did. %69%, there we go, I did it again. He's done it again, lads. 1, 2... 2 more horses to go, nice. I think there's a little bit of muck on the roof there. The ceiling, I should say, and then we'll go out and do the outsidey bits. Reminds me of how Resident Evil 7 had the tag Biohazard, that's the name of the series in Japan. Yeah, and in Japan it's Biohazard 7 Resident Evil, which is pretty cool. I really like that. %69% dirty horses. Oh no, it really is that game that was doing the rounds on social media. I saw a bunch of like Game of the Year lists for last year, and like a load of people had that on there, and I'm like, come on now. You don't mean that. You don't fucking mean that, and we both know it. Oh, Horse, as it was called. It got banned from a bunch of storefronts because the original version that they gave to the I don't want to say censors. Censors isn't the right word, but like the Steam. Oh wow, that was crazy. The Steam sort of like review board or whatever had content they were not okay with, and nor should they have been. But apparently Steam are very stingy on, stringent I should say, on these things. If you fail for something like that, you're not allowed to put your game back in for review again. So it's just fully banned from Steam forever. Even though they took the offending content out. But to me it's like, well, you wanted to put it there in the first place, and we're all just pretending that that's not the reason? So, I don't know. I think it's fucking weird. I'm certainly not giving them my money, I'll put it that way. I'd like no further information. Very valid. It got banned for content. It sure fucking did. And, like, what is in there now, as I understand it, like, it's... We don't, you know, we don't kink shame on this channel. But it does very much seem like a kink game. And I need the review websites to be fucking serious. It is not Game of the Year. Come on now. Right, I think that's all of that. We just need to do these bits on the ceiling up here. Which is also obviously going to be outside, I hasten to add. Oh my god, I can't get the positioning right. Wasn't out of there because someone slipped on the add button accidentally. Hang on, if I stand here, will that be easier? Car battery. Oh, Jesus. What, because it's like that cold and icy and shit? Jesus, man. I tell you what, I'll do the red bits first, so I'm going to lose track of where I am. Well, to be fair, man, your car battery dying is certainly preferable to you going out and getting involved in a situation like that. I know it's going to potentially stop you from getting to work, and that's obviously not good, but as we are very fond of saying on this channel, mind your health. Okay, I think that's all the insidey bits done. Let's get this mucky shit out here. Oh, without getting stuck underneath the thing would be good. There we go. There's no way that's going to reach. Oh, do you know what? It kind of is. Get the better weather right after. That's the fun thing about the old weather, isn't it? When you can see it coming your way, and it ain't good. It's supposed to be bad all week. Actually, that's a point. What's our weather looking like all week? Rest of the week. Cold and wet. Fantastic. My favourite. And by favourite, I mean fuck. Hate winter weather. What I'm thinking, guys, is since we are definitely going to need that long nozzle to do the Mayor's Mansion, maybe we just try and focus on as many of the other missions as we can in the meantime, to save up for the ultra-long extension for this lovely little gun. Because if we have to do it with, like, the shittest nozzle, it's going to drive me mad and it's going to take forever. Nobody wants either of those things, let's face it. Is that just black? It is black, but I'm expected to be able to see it and clean it. Wonderful. Focus is snow Wednesday and Sunday. Lake effect snow is no joke. I always feel quite fortunate in a way when we get the really bad weather around here because I'm very high up. Certainly compared to the surrounding areas, so I'm not like susceptible to flooding or anything. Because we always used to say, if we're flooded, everyone else is dead, basically. So I know that like weather's not going to be a major problem, but we do still very occasionally get incredibly shit rain, and it's been a while, and I'm hoping it remains a while because I don't want it. Thanks very much. You know, the kind that leaks in through the windows. High as fuck, boy. Like Rob Van Dam. That's a joke you won't get, babe, but that's okay. He's a weedman. He's a wrestling weedman, so he is. My grandma lived in walking distance of Lake Erie. Oh shit, each of the stripes has its own thing, okay. Yeah, we'll focus on these for now, and we'll do the wall along the edge afterwards, I guess. Robert Transit Van Damnation. Jenny, you looking forward to seeing the Royal Rumble? What are we thinking? You're looking forward to seeing your lovely rear, aren't you? So to speak. Oh god! Risa Sora thinks that a bunch of lesbians were floored at the fact that Rhea's married to a man. Do you know what? I don't know if she's ever officially said she's bisexual. I know there's a lot of, like... I think certainly she knows she has a lot of gay fans and she likes to play up to that. Although my shrew-like reflexes saved the lives of the monks, my helter-skelter fell off the toe and rolled down the entire creek. Oh, dude, I actually feel kind of bad for you now. Bad news, it's covered in everything from tertiary chalk to Permian mudstone. Oh, well, that sounds like a nasty old time, mate. Good news, it represents a thorough illustration of our geologic past. Well, swings and roundabouts. Interested to see where they go with the Rumble. I think most people are working on the basis that Sammy's winning the men's Rumble. I don't know about the women's. I'm coming in fancy dresses, giant haystacks. I'll be quite impressed if you do, actually. Would you like me to come in fancy dress, darling? Would that make the day better? I did go to work dressed as CM Punk once. It's quite easy, because, you know, you just wear one of his t-shirts. Have you ever defended the titles in a Royal Rumble match? I don't think so. I know it's been won in a Rumble match. Oh god, it's gonna be in my head all night, lads. Whoa. Rowan had to defend it one year, he didn't win. Oh, okay. Well, that's a different little flavour on it. That must have been while I was having one of my breaks, as we were saying earlier. Paul, my wife is the boss's daughter, Levesque did it. That's ringing a bell, actually. Triple H was surprised, number 13, he went, oh, yeah. Oh, Triple H. He'll never bloody change, will he? Too late for that, lads. Did I do all this bit up here? Oh, we missed a spot. Oh, we missed quite a lot of spots, actually. You can be Bret Hart in a Barbie pink singlet and wig. Can I be honest with you? I'm genuinely impressed you know who Bret Hart is. Because I know you don't know a lot of the product, and that's obviously fine. I'm not judging because, like, you don't watch wrestling, but it's cool that you know who Bret Hart is. Bret Hart, one of the many guest stars on The Simpsons. No shame in Bret Hart. No, dude, Bret is cool. The first wrestler guest star. The first of one. I know Flair was on Family Guy. I don't know if that counts at all. But it doesn't count as a Simpsons appearance, obviously. You mean Bret Hart, but can you be Ken Shamrock? Will we see Triple H in the Rumble-thon? Well, given we're not seeing a Rumble-thon right now, I'm going to say no. Dwayne was on Family Guy? Wow, I didn't know that. Cleveland Show, guess it does still count? Well, Cleveland Show and Family Guy, that's all kind of adjacent, isn't it? I've never seen the Cleveland Show, I can't lie. Ooh, love this water effect, it slides out here. Very nice. Randy Savage on King of the... I love how you type King of the Ring, just out of force of habit, because we're talking about wrestling. The live-action cutaway. Bit by Burns Man contemplates. It's got old man stink. To anyone that says that Bret Hart can't do funny, I like when he... I think he was like cutting a cheeky tongue-in-cheek promo on Flair on Twitter. I like saying, "Oh, you've never been on The Simpsons," and then like pulls up The Simpsons on his TV and he does that bit where he's yelling at Mr. Burns, and then Bret like looks at his phone camera and goes, "Don't feel bad for him." That had me fucking howling. Randy Savage won a Newgrounds cartoon called College University. That's where I first heard of Randy Savage. That was generous. Johnny said he still wants to do a Rumble this year, just want to half-ass it. Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair, obviously I've got, you know, the inside track on all this, but, like, it's been a rough couple of months for him. Like, he's been busy, he's had shit on his mind. I think we give him the benefit of the doubt and cut him some slack. Guy's fucking earned it. Works bloody hard, he does. He's a good lad. Proud to call him a friend, I am. Stone Cold Steve Austin entering himself in the Royal Rumble. I said that man's name was Triple H. He almost had to quit. I remember two things from Cleveland Show. Ric Flair was a guest star in the Die Hard Christmas episode. Steve Austin's sound, but that was fucking hilarious. Never seen Cleveland Show because I never liked Family Guy. That's fair. I mean, Family Guy's not for everyone. Certainly, I think that goes without saying. It's a very different style of sitcom than what we may be used to. I do like Family Guy, but it has moments where it kind of pisses me off a little bit. Sometimes they'll go for a cheap gag. I remember a couple from the 90s. My brother and his friends would pile into our living room and watch WWF. See, if we're talking like early 90s WWF in Bret's time, you've got very few actually good wrestlers on that card. You've got Bret, who's great. Shawn Michaels, who's awesome. Diesel, Kevin Nash, he's good. Mick Foley, Mankind, fucking brilliant, love him. British Bulldog, of course, was popular at that time, especially over here. Owen Hart, Bret's brother. Other than that, yeah, your options are kind of fucking limited in 90s WWF. Hulk the Hogan, yeah, he was lingering around like a bad smell at that point, wasn't he? Big shitter. Oh, Yokozuna was there, he's cool. LT's boy Punk is defending Rumble-thon chat. Yes! That's my guy. Oh my god, yeah, babe, you'll get to see CM Punk live and in action for the first time. Holy shit. And you'll see why he's the greatest. And you'll see why Becky Lynch is the greatest. And you'll say, wow, Luke, you have very good opinions on wrestlers. You might not, but you might. But I'm quite humble. I'll take the compliments in my stride, you know. You know how I am. Yeah, I think that's everything I can do from up here. Alright, 92%. I guess we'll hop on down. Don't like anything made by Seth MacFarlane. Very fair. With everything going on surrounding Deadlock, and I imagine he's got a line. He does, but like, I mean, he's got like, he's been super busy in his personal life. Like, he's moved halfway across the country to move house, so he's a busy boy, and he needs all the support we can give him. He's a good lad. Family Guy could be better. Chooses to be low-hanging fruit. Yes. Becky's a great wrestler, but her acting, not great. I do like her character at the minute. Like, she has good wrestling acting skills, I will say. But yeah, her Hollywood stuff, I don't know, man. I don't think so. I love you, Becky. As a friend. But I don't know as I love you as an actor. Undertaker was... Oh, yeah, shit, yeah, Undertaker, of course. How could I forget the Undertaker? I've literally got his fucking symbol tattooed on me. What an idiot. Undertaker's cool. To be fair, that's a pretty bad period of time for Undertaker. They're giving him some shit to work with in that time. Okay, well, I guess we just pick up and move the scaffold. And work our way around now, huh? Becky Trump is good. Dude, it's so fucking funny. And knowing that Becky is, like, pretty left-leaning as well. And I say pretty left-leaning, I mean left-leaning. The fact she's doing that character is so fucking funny. And it's making people mad, and it's like, no, how do you not see this is the funniest thing on the show? And it pisses me off as well that people are like, oh god, she's using her power to go over people. Are you kidding me? She's built Maxine fucking Dupree up! Who would have ever thought that would be doable? She's been unbelievably giving. That's her entire bloody career! Oh, wrestling fans, they're never happy unless they're miserable. Bastards. I'll put this down here. Oh, no, I'm not, because I can't. I've got to lean it against something, I guess. Let's put it against one of the bits we've already done. Wrestling acting is akin to the acting scene at medieval dinner theatre. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of looking. Like, to me, it's like the old tradition of pantomime, which is, you know, it's a big thing here in Britain. I don't know if you guys really have it in America. But it's very broad, over-the-top acting, and you need to do that if you're wrestling. But yeah, it doesn't always translate to the world of television and cinema. Just pretty awful in Marine 6. I've only seen a few clips of her, and I wasn't really taken. Taker was kind of shit from 98, then he got injured and had a midlife crisis, then had a second midlife crisis, and these were the best matches of his career. Dude, like... 2010's Undertaker, like, gatekeeper of SmackDown. Holy fuck, that is the best shit I've ever seen out of that character. And, like, I love American Badass Taker. That's one of my favourite Undertakers, but, like, that period of Taker is so goddamn good. That's what made me get the tattoo, honestly, that era of Taker. That's right, player. You're gonna go one-on-one with the Undertaker. Oh, that was very nice. I liked that a lot. Undertaker told us you really was before he realised it was time for him to be himself, and he said, "Give me Kid Rock." Yeah, you're right. You know they got Maxine over by letting her win a title. You hear me? You think you can live what with Thea Hale? I mean, like, great fucking underdog story. Because, like, Maxine had a real fucking rough time of things. Like, I remember not all that long back, the fans were not being very kind to Maxine, and now they love her. And good on her. She's put the work in, she's busted her backside. Good for her. The fact they never let Javon beat Oba for the NXT Championship was infuriating. It is, but at the same time, like, if the trade-off is we get him on the main roster sooner, I can't be too mad. And Oba Fendi's fucking incredible. Like, he's so good. Love Teddy Long. Teddy's great. Badass Taker was my first view in Undertaker. Not counting SmackDown 1, but he was inactive, so it's like, what is an Undertaker? Who is Steve Austin? What do Kyoko and Undertaker have in common? They both have a permanent place on my body due to being inked there forevermore. Quite steady and careful with this, aren't we? Beep, 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 beep. Oh god! Actually, can I get this from the ground? Oh my god, I can! Holy shit, this gun is good. I'm still gonna have to climb the scaffolding to get the bits on top. I'll grant you this might not be wise, because it might be a little more tricky to see which bits I've not done, but... It's a good chance to do things on the main roster. He may already be injured. Fuck. I hope not. That would suck a lot of dog. Blows my mind how young Javon... Dude, it's insane. I remember Johnny told me he was late for a DPW taping once because he had to stay after school to do a track meet. Literal fucking child. He's so good. Asking Ice Cube somewhere saying Genesis was hurt my old ass heart. No. Oh, Javon, you're not allowed to age me like that. Have you seen the... I haven't. Both are involved with detectives. Oh, from the yeah, oh yeah, where they did the God, what was it? Frank Drebin skit, right? That's it. Okay, let's set this up here. What am I missing on this one? Aha. Lovely. I know, man. That would be like putting fucking Bugs Bunny in there. That's unfair advantage. You can do anything as long as it's funny. Podcast hosts talking about how they love playing as HBK in the games on the Genesis. Javon stopped the whole thing to ask what it was. Oh my god, Javon. Tiny baby man. I'm so old. Well, the good news with that is it means he gets to find out by playing Sega games. Which are great and good. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. That's going to be in a really obnoxious place I can't see, isn't it? 99% done, though. It's so close. We're going to finish this one off, and then we'll wrap things up for tonight, guys. We will be returning to the Mayor's Mansion another time. Got to see him perform at DPW Live twice. While he's DPW World's Champion, he grabbed my phone. I was recording, oh yeah, let's fucking go, and held up the sign I made for him for camera. It was awesome. He's so goddamn cool. I know we're all a little bit worried, considering who the booker of WWE is, but I'm really hoping Triple H can just do the right thing and book him well. Can I fit the scaffolding in here? There's no way. Minor injury on Raw, shoulder injury from the looks of it. I'm hoping he can recover from that ASAP. Launch him to the fucking... Seriously? I would like to see him claim a mid-card belt pretty quickly, honestly. I think that would be good and great and cool and awesome. Hopefully it'll be good enough for the Rumble. Hopefully. I mean, seeing him do the fucking Malakota in the Rumble would be cool as hell. I'm sorry, it's always going to be the Malakota to me. I don't care. If you think about it, the last Sega console came out 5 years before he was born. Stop it! You're not allowed to make me feel old in this stream. We've established that. It's against the rules. Prison. That. We're the same age. Shit, we are as well. We are old. No, I refuse. You're only as old as you feel. That. Do you know what? Can I just squeeze this through here? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 99% cleaner, that hit the fucking button and turned it off? Oh, I'm unfathomably fucking annoyed at that. Excuse you? And I can't reach it. Fuck me, dude. If that stops me from getting the trophy, I'm going to be kind of pissed off, actually. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Gives me a reason to replay it, doesn't it? I saw Generations 8 considerably better than the one before and after us. Well, we're not doing too bad. Oh shit. We have our moments. Oh, and it's fucking backwards as well, for all that. I know you can fucking fit, I just put you down there. Stupid ass thing. Well. That was weird, and if it's counted against me, I will be a little irritated, to be fair. Who'll win the Rumble? It's looking like it's going to be Sammy, isn't it? I think that's fair. If it's not Sammy, that sucks. There's only so much more that... Like, only so many more times they can go, oh no, this year, for real, you guys, with Sammy, and it actually seemed believable, but it will not be Mr. Kennedy, I hate to tell you this. I know, dude, I feel like Sammy's... I can't remember who said it, it might have been in the Discord the other day, I think it might have been Ben that said it, like... Priest and Drew feels like a decent Rumble filler match, whereas Sammy is a potential headline main eventer. Looked like Roman was set to win it, then Drew won the title, now it's a little up in the air. Carmelo? I don't think it's going to be Carmelo. I can see the pink and I can't fucking get it. I might have to climb back on top of the thing to get that. This is pretty dangerous. There we go, that did it. Javon wins the Rumble. I mean, that would be delightful, and I certainly wouldn't be mad, but I doubt it. I really do think he does need, like, a proper mid-card run first. But if they did that, I wouldn't complain, I'll tell you that much. Gonna win a title eventually. Surely, eventually. Haven't picked up an injury today, love to see it. He's a good lad. Deserves every success coming his way, quite frankly. Okay, cresting frames, center pole topper, and center pole ring. Is that all gonna be stuff that's inside? Yes, yes it is. But where is the dirty bit? Center pole ring. Well, let's just spray wildly, eh? Okay, where's the dirt finder? Harumph. Okay, hammering the dirt finder button. Not presently seeing anything. That is slightly concerning. Spray and pray. May have to. Oh, hang on. I wonder. Am I approaching this wrong? Do we have the step stool on this level? It would appear we do not. Okay. Lots of everyone's story in wrestling NXT's gonna win the title eventually. Right, yeah. Aha! That's fucking sneaky, lads. Can I really not get that from the ground? The question is, are the horses blocking me? Oh. And the answer is, maybe. So where's the dirt on the top of them? But when you can try to keep the stream growing without holding the trigger. Now he tells me. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm going to have to stand on the horses to get this last bit. Very clever, very clever. Spray on the ladder or scaffold. I guess. I don't know if it's going to reach necessarily from here, though. might be far off done with it. Ah, there we go. Cresting frames. So there's got to be only one of those missing now. So which one is it? Let's find out. What's these bits out here, right? Oh, it's this one. Lovely. Can I reach it from here? No. But can I reach it from here? Yes! Ah, lovely. Beautiful. Here we go. It did absolutely stop me from getting the trophy, didn't it? What a pain in the arse. Well, never mind. Well, that's quite the difference, isn't it, folks? Oh, bloody hell, I'm floating. Carousel looks incredible. The others are going to lose it when they see it. I can practically smell all that hard cash in my hands already. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, Stacey. So, we have $420. Oh dear. Now, as I understand it, this is a very big job. We are, of course, not starting that one tonight, I can tell you that. 1,550. How much did we need for that extra long boy? 1,200. So, to be fair, if we do that one, we'll then be able to finish off the Mayor's Mansion. Save it for next time. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sure it can't be that bad. Well, I've had a lovely old time with this, as usual, guys. So we know what our next goal is. We'll do the treehouse next time we play PowerWash Simulator, and then that will let us finish the Mayor's Mansion off. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, all of you. I really appreciate it, guys. I was planning on streaming Wednesday. Some stuff has come up, which means that may not happen now. So I'm going to apologise in advance if I have to push this to next week. Next stream, we will be going back to Sleeping Dogs. We're going to finish off Central. And once we've done that, we can focus on the last few chapters of the story, which I'm very much ready to get into. And next week, maybe we'll try and platinum Project Friendship, because we've only got one area left to do on there, I think. So yeah, if we do that, we'll Sleeping Dogs next week, maybe Project Friendship, and then the week after that, maybe bit 100 line, perhaps. Just thinking ahead. I'm just seeing what we've got left to do. See, we've done the carousel on here. There's quite a lot of PowerWash left to do, in fairness. I know at some point I'm going to have to return to Sonic Superstars to finish that off. We do have some SADX to do at some point. I mean, I'd like to get some of the new games rotated in, to be honest, so we'll try and finish off what we can. I will be honest, I haven't been doing anything on DK to build up to the post-game bit, so I do apologise for that, guys. I'll try and find time for that somewhere, but I'm a busy, busy boy, so I am. But that's going to do it for today's stream. I am going to go get ready for bed, actually, because it's 10 to 11. I got work in the morning. I'm going to watch that video that Michael posted. I'm going to stick it on in bed and watch it. I'm going to remember to do it this time. So, on our way out, lads. If you're not already following me on social media, that's your link there. I'm on Blue Sky. LT Dangerous is my username on there, of course, as it is on here. If you're not already in the Discord, why not? Give a click on that link there. That'll bring you into our lovely little community. If you want to catch my streams in archived form, you can do so on YouTube, youtube.com/BuzzBomber, as in the Sonic bad guy. And of course, if you're watching on YouTube, naturally it's twitch.tv/LT Dangerous to catch me live. Goes without saying, really, doesn't it? If you like the sound of my voice, maybe there's something wrong with you, but maybe there's something oh so right with you. And if you want to hear more from me, you can do so by listening to my podcasts, including Ruthless Aggression Relived, which is about 2002 to 2008 WWE, Sonic the Hedgehog the Fanfic, the podcast, which is a comedy Sonic podcast, which is extremely silly, and Chatatouille, which is a Disney review podcast, which I do with Victoria. We have 2 episodes in the bag at time of recording. We are going to be recording... Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. I do apologise. It's like I said, 10 to 8. 10 to 11. We are going to be recording a new episode this week. We're covering The Emperor's New Groove. So expect the next round of episodes in your ears very, very soon, guys. Now is a good time to catch up. We will have 3 in the bag by the end of this week. I'm going to start editing some of those and bringing them to you very, very soon when we have a little backlog to work with there. And I think that might very well be all I have to tell you for now, guys. So let's see, who can we raid into? What are you playing? No, don't know about that. Anyone else playing PowerWash? Let's have a look. That's Minecraft. Why have you tagged that with PowerWash? You silly Billy. I don't know about any of these. I'll send you into Sinfrit, actually, who's playing some Sega Saturn games. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for today's stream. I'll be back next week with some Sleeping Dogs, if I'm not back Wednesday with Sleeping Dogs. So do check the socials and Discord. Hopefully I'll be back Wednesday, but it is up in the air. If I'm not back Wednesday, it will be next week. We'll clear Central off on Sleeping Dogs, and then we'll see where we go from there. So until then, thank you for being a lovely, 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 lovely audience as ever. Much love to you all from me to you. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Mwah.